All right, a little bit of a tutorial on changing the sign right by the water cooler. First off, you have to take that wooden thing off and you have to plug it in. There is a remote, but if you turn it off with the remote, it comes back on, I think, in about 10 minutes, so we just unplug it. But this isn't the easiest thing to do, but I'm going to do my best to show you. And I'm not even sure if you could see any of this stuff here, but at the top of this computer, you'll see something called Signage Studio. You double click that, and all this crap comes up. And again, I'll do my best to kind of walk you through this, because again, it's not easy. First off, we're going to change the name. So you double click that, and then you come over to the right side and you click label. You get on to the person's name. This was the last person's name, so I'm going to delete all that, and I'm going to put in the current deceased, Janice. Oops. Okay, can't seem to work that. Gustafson. Okay. So the info, I'm going to go up here and click that. I guess I'm going to double click it. I'm going to go back over here to label, and you just edit that. Her visitation is today. Okay, so let's see here. I screwed that up. Thursday, and she is 4 to 8 p.m. I'm going to get out a little bit further, and again, I'm just editing what we had for the last person. Mrs. Gustafson is going to have a funeral mass, 10 a.m. Friday, as long as there's not an ice storm, and that is at St. Malachi, otherwise known as McDermott's Bread and Butter. Okay, so now we're going to scroll down here at this top menu. I don't fold the other stuff. And if you ever had an issue with this, you'd have to call a company called Green Media. And they're the ones that provided that sign. And they could walk you through this. There is a tricky way to put 2 people on there. I've just never mastered it. So I'm going down here to photo. I click that. I'm going to delete that. Yes, I'm sure I want to delete it. So now you want to add a picture. You go over here to resources. There's a plus button. Click that plus. You want that from local. And you're going to search for the picture of the deceased. So I'm going to picture. I'm going to go over here to Janice Gustafson. Now her name and or photo is going to appear at the bottom. I guess I could get rid of all these other ones. You're going to just simply click once and drag that up to photo, and want to click and just pull it to the left because that'll line up really good. So I believe that is everything is correct, and what you do is you click file and you want to save. gives you some kind of a crappy message. Ignore that. You want to save changes? Yes. And I believe that we should be okay. Let's take a look. Everything looks good. Okay, good luck with that. You got my number if there's a problem.